Angels We Have Heard on High. Not too dissimilar from the Angels from the Realms of Glory, but because of the way the chords change on the beats and the words that the chords change, the beat that I sort of choose for this one is boom, 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 because that gives the bass guitar a clean downbeat to change on instead of having to figure out how to syncopate those chord changes. So, and again, I'll say this again, I gravitate away from normal beats, like they're just a little predictable. So this one, how's this one going to sound? We have our intro, which is... That's my turnaround idea, intro. You can also do it like holding the E in the bass guitar. I kind of like that too, because it's sort of that 80s vibe, which is always fun. Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains. And you'll notice for a lot of these, I tend to start them too fast. So don't be a slave to the speed I'm doing them. I slow down as I realize what I'm doing, so keep that in mind. Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply echo back their joyous strains. So this is a theme for all of these hymns that works really well, is this rolling arpeggio in which you're maintaining the tonic as a glue note, kind of an ostinato-ish sort of thing. It glues all the chords together. A lot of tonic here. I've heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains. Make sense? And then I have in the mountains in reply. See what I'm doing? I'm just doing E flat, E flat, E flat, B flat. You could introduce the G. Angels we have heard on high. There's lots of ways to imitate what I'm doing. You don't have to lock in to exactly what I'm doing, of course. Sounds very Christmassy. Oh, sounds like a... It was 1958. Christmas. My dad came home. It sounds like one of those sort of Disney-esque movies, like Sandlot or something. Anyway, angels we have heard on high, they sweetly singing o'er the plains. So once again, if you notice, all the way back to All Creatures of Our God and King, or the very A Mighty Fortress, I mentioned that Journey song. You know what I mean? That is kind of the encapsulation of modern rock piano. It's lots of root open fifths, a heavy reliance on a common tone, usually the fifth or the root, creating those natural suspensions. So that's, again, what I'm kind of gravitating towards. Gloria. So that's going to fall apart at the Glorias because it's a very traditional progression. And it's fun. It's got a quaint traditional feel to it. In excelsis Deo Gloria. And then in excelsis Deo. So the strings will sound nice there. And I'll admit, this is less for voice. It'd be hard for voices to do this riff. Not that they can't, it just won't flow nicely. And then, I mean, alternatively, and I discussed this in other videos where I talk in general about how to play, how to kind of adjust the style of whatever song you want using improvisation techniques. But for Angels We Have Heard on High, Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains. This little chimey thing reminds people of Jingle Bells. So that's something to think about too sometimes. Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply. See, this repeating tonic chord gives it a chimey, Christmassy feel too. So, Angels We've Heard on High.